Alrighty. Continuing on with more Apollo Justice. Last time I got sleepy, so I had to end it. And I was just looking at that last stream, and I know what I have to do. I was just too tired to realise it. You have to go here. I didn't examine a critical clue because I was sleepy here. I examined everything, but I didn't examine the shoes, which is going to be a big clue. So I get the sandals, clearly female sandals. So there's not many females in this case, so you should already know who they belong to, because I do, but I've beaten the game before, so. We got a toe print. So this is fingerprint powder, or toe print powder, and whenever it doesn't accept it, you just got to look at this this print and look for like parts where it's broken, like over here. Then you just put more powder there, and then yeah. Well, we know who it's going to be. Oh, we have to go speak to the detective? Oh, okay. Alright. So now, when we move... that's not it. Gonna go to People Park. It's usually where she is. Get a car mansion. And then People Park. Right. How's it going, Michael? What's happening, Total? How are you doing today? Good, thanks. I just had some dinner. And now I'm playing some Ace Attorney. Right, so we're going to talk to her. Oh, no, we're not. Shit. We've already done that. Okay, we must have to present the shoes to open up the fourth statement. Alright. Skip all this. Okay, because everything's got a tick on it, right? So, let's present the sandals. Let's say got one right here, because most likely if you looked at the scene, the slippers were taken, the doctor clinic slippers were taken, and the person had taken their sandals off, and it looks like they swapped shoes, so it should be the same print. So let's compare that. No false statement still. Interesting. Alright. Let's see if she's here. She was here last time. No. Not here. Let's try. In the clinic. Is she in the clinic? No. Is she in the office? No. Where is that bitch? Is she in the garage? I doubt it. Yeah. Detention center, maybe. She's not there. Let's try detention center. She's not locked up though. Unless she's visiting him. Okay, this is the next part. So, this guy here, his fiance, it's clearly her sandals. So, she's supposed to be marrying him and marrying into the crime family. So, seems like we have a gold digger on our hands. We'll handle her. It's funny how it says they don't give the death penalty. They do in Japan. They still have the death penalty. I think it's only for certain crimes though. Yeah, Alita, that's her. So we're going to present... What are we going to present? Let's try the slippers first. That's an accident. Let's try to present this to it. Let's try the lamp. Okay. So they have a generic reply when it's not right evidence, and that he says, "Man, you know, blah 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 blah." This one, see, man, that is so far off the hook. It's off the chain, yeah. Which means it doesn't do anything. It's not the right thing to open up. Whoops. What else can we bring to him? Maybe we just have to talk now that we showed him the slippers? No? What else we got? Not really anything else to bring to him. Huh. I mean, he identified that they're hers, so maybe we'll just let's go to Hickfield. No, Phoenix isn't there. We could try Kittico Mansion. No. Robin's house. No. Clinic. Nope. We might be able to ID and we might be able to Because the evidence got updated. So maybe you have to present these again to her. Nothing. Shit. How's it going? Almost over? I think we got to, oh, I know what you gotta do. I think I know what you gotta do. I know. Can you... Oh, maybe you don't... Maybe it's not in here. Oh, no, that's only in Phoenix, right? You can present profiles, like people's faces, in Phoenix, right? That's not in Apollo Justice, though. I'm just gonna do all the evidence. Something else has got to open. Pretty sure he's got to open up more, because he's only said 2 things. This is the way you can brute force your way sort of through this game sometimes. Sometimes. Whoops. He keeps saying, I wonder how my leader's doing, man. I miss her. I think you have to go find her. Pretty sure. But just to be sure. If I present all evidence, then we've done everything. I think that's everything. Because I already did these ones. Just doing it anyway. Oh, I didn't present the medical report, of course. Oh, this was the updated medical report. Now I remember. I forgot because it's been a while, couple of days. But yeah, the medical report got updated that he will die if he doesn't get operated on soon. And now we're showing him. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That was it. There we go. Alright. Like I said, usually once there's 4 statements, they're done. Sometimes they say more things, but that's usually when I start moving around, looking for the next dialogue. Nothing there. Can't get a convention. Eldine's house. There we go. So we'll present the medical report. Okay, here we go. Because it used to be a doctor, so he'll understand it. ABD, about to die? That's what I reckon. All but dead. Ah, there we This is where he looks like a doctor now. I know what she was thinking. You'll drop dead and I'll keep all the money. Gold digger! Get it out of her in court. You know it. It's what I do. One AM. The German take your mom. Panties. That's she looks so innocent, but she's not. She's evil. Alright, give your testimony, you liar. Go on. Ruffling Rooks. Alright. Let's break her down. Let's break the liar down. Uncle Jimmy said. Alright. Which one of these statements? Oh, press this last one. In the throw line. I think the angle of the gunshot. Who the person access was. Let's say her. I reckon it's her. I don't actually remember. Unfathomable. Romance. And you're supporting your partner in life, to be sure, but I think I would hesitate at murder. She mentions the safe. That's where we found the bullet. But I think we have to say the report first, because it's got both their names on it. Yep. Don't call attention to the names on the chart. Ciara. What's your name on this chart? Yeah, start sweating, bitch. You liar. Oh, look at it. Look at the look on her face change. That look of anger. Look at that. Because we're onto her. Look at that shit. And she's got her arms crossed. Another classic body language sign of being defensive and, you know, not being truthful. Still connected to the Mariactus Clinic. She could have fired the bullet, I guess. Why would she do that though? She had the gun, but why would she? I don't remember. Oh, the shoes. We found the shoes at the clinic. Gotta be that. Yeah. Oh, look at her try and lie. Your act isn't working. We got the prints. I did go to the clinic that day. My first time in half a year since I quit in January. I went to water. After all, I knew Rocky had the pistol. The doctor always was a timid man, too timid to admit his own mistake. Why else would I have gone? I'm not hiding any dark secrets. I want to tell him to be careful as an old friend. Exactly. Let's press her. Time to get a clinic. I don't know exactly. It was 9:30. First time you contact Dr. Mary Actress in half a year. Of course, loyalty. Kind of bossy. Stay friendly. I went to one after all. I knew what had the pistol. Oops, I skipped it. Might have been raised by the Kitakos much earlier. A disturbing thought. Trusted the Kitako family. Now, I accidentally... Yeah, I pressed that one, but I meant to press that one. I missed that one. So, like a person. Because several times when no one was in. Everyone was driving home until 9 PM that night, remember? It's printed by the Mirror. If I warned him, it would stay. Run away for sure. Alright, we pushed that one already. Let's press this one. Dark Secrets, eh? You find things, don't you? I was able to prove it too. You think whatever you like. I don't mind. I'm trying to be careful or something. So I'm pretty sure we have to object to the Dark Secrets one with the chart. Alright. It's gotta be the chart. The medical chart. This one. Objection! Chart's found inside the safe at the doctor's office. Yes? Why would this one chart be in that safe, Miss Tiala? You know what? You know what was? Keep sweating, baby. Dr. Miractus didn't have the leisure of making mistakes. That's why he wrote up a false report and kept the truth locked away. Bad head doctor. And this is where you come in, Miss Tiala. The nurse who filed this chart was you, which means you knew about Rocky's failed operation. You're in the same position as Dr. Miractus. Kind of makes it hard to claim no connection, doesn't it? Indeed. Hello, Scottish Dean. How's it going? Your boyfriend will give you that. You must know I was only a nurse. The doctor was responsible for the chart's contents. This seems quite important. Please amend your testimony accordingly. Too bad, little attorney. Oh, here we go. Gonna have to use our special powers to see what she, to see her body language when she hides a lie. We gotta find it. The game really doubled down on, like, it's my bracelet, it's doing something my bracelet, because they wanted people to get it, so they really pushed it hard, because if they didn't, it might not be sort of as obvious as it was, but yeah, by the third case, it's like, yeah, we get it. I will perceive it. I will perceive it. I'll break this lie down. Right. We have to find out which statement we're going to do it on. Well, it came up on this one, didn't it? Why would I go to the clinic for a half-year-old child? Okay, we'll try here. Alright. Let's look at... I always start with the hands. Oh, there we go. Look, the ring's moving. I got it first go. See the ring moving? Just fiddling with the ring. Some of them are really hard to find. But I always start with the hands because they're usually touching something or fiddling with something. But there's one later where an armpit gets sweaty. That one took me forever to figure out. Oh, the checkup. She knew that the checkup would fire the bullet in the heart. Yeah. It has to be that. Is there something that proves they were going to have a checkup? I think it was this, right? Checkup report. Yep. Gotta be that. Yep. Deep down, do you think NRS are doing another MK next or a new game? I don't think Injustice 3 will happen. Don't want it to. I would just like MK things. Just like MK things games yourself. I think they're doing Mortal Kombat next. They don't really mention Injustice. I know Ed Boon did this whole thing about Injustice special moves and that. I think that's just a misdirect. I think that's just a red herring, a misdirection. Do you know what I mean? I think they're working on Mortal Kombat next because they were kind of clear that they're not doing Injustice games anymore. Also, Kevin Conroy's gone, like the voice actor. I assume they can replace the voice actor, but I don't know. Like that's a big deal. He was like such a big part of those games as Batman. So like, I just think it's Mortal Kombat. These guys are trying to get out of the business. The health checkup was this month. What do you think about when you heard this? Hey, oh, nothing. Why should I think anything? Oh, I thought you would be positive to yourself because you're afraid. You knew that Wookiee's chest X-ray would reveal. Busted. Gotcha, bitch. You liar. Very cool. Laser line, it seems. That's correct. She said she had no connection to the Actus Clinic, but her connection was deep indeed, a bit too deep. I think you guys got a hold of this chart with her name, she'd be finished. Isn't that right, Miss Tiala? You guessed it. Yes, me, because I always seem to be spot on. It's hard to say at the moment. Like, things are crazy at the moment. Like, I assume the studio just keeps going. The studio just keeps working, I assume, right? But, like, they're in the middle of this. Like, the company's emerging. But I guess the studio just keeps running under the current company until it's merged or stays or whatever happens. But, I don't know. You know, can affect things. So... yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy time. It's true that chart was bad news for me. That's why I went to the doctor that day. But that's all. I told him about Wookiee and went home. Business cross-examination is far from over. She's the truth for us. This is clear, yet it's not clear. This just has anything to do with the case at hand. We'll have a bit more cross-examination. Oh, so close. Still close. Keep her. Nothing happened at all. I ward never left. Let's press that. Music's great. Do you think there's a chance we'll get a Legacy Collection 2 with 3D games in the future? I seriously doubt it. Firstly, you have to make the technology, like, to run PS2 games. They don't have that technology yet. They don't even have the technology to run MK Gold. So they'd have to make a PlayStation 2 emulator first. So you should keep an eye out for that news. Because if they suddenly are able to emulate a PlayStation 2 game, and not just Mortal Kombat, like any system, then Mortal Kombat's got a chance of having another collection. Remember, the technology takes time to make. And when they're on a project, they don't have time to, like, invent technology usually. They can do patches and stuff, but normally they already have the tech on hand to do the project. Normally. Something definitely happened in that office. Well, we can't prove it when it happened. Nor that Alita Tiala was in any way involved. Put some evidence on my eye. There's no way she would have kind of just told me. I don't figure out what really happened in that clinic in the past. Yeah, it's got to be the bullet. I won't even let. Look how pissed off she looks. Yeah, it's the bullet. Because remember, she took the pistol, so she must have fired the bullet at him while he had the safe open, and that's why it lodged in the back of the safe. Like you actually. What was found in the clinic office. Something did happen in that office. Nothing likes this. I love the Apollo Justice theme. One of my favourites. Marks on both bullets are identical. Ah! Well. Look at that sweat. Made him quite a bit of money. Nefarious. So she planned to marry him just to get their hands on this fortune. You keep getting trashed about by a leader, and I'll sue you, lawyer man. Accuse. It's the last I heard. Wake up and spell reality. The signature of the chart, the engagement. I mean, come on, it's so obvious. Even for a brainless, spoiled brat such as yourself. Your honesty is like a breath of foul air for a line. I was getting out of this clean anyway. So the family fortune is what you're really after. That's right. I wanted the money. No way, that's whack. I ain't trying to hear that. Should have done the wedding earlier. Oh well. Well, can I ask you a question? For me? I believe you said you were going to abuse me? Accuse. What crime might I ask? Huh? Oh, I'm a bad girl, sure. I got close to the brat because I wanted his body, but he was the one with the pistol. He could have fired it into the safe after I already left the clinic. I would never do a thing like that. He was definitely that's silly brat. The most delicious that chart was found. But I didn't have a pistol now, did I? All I heard him say, it was me, I shot him. That's only because he's trying to protect you. Sorry to intrude this lovely conversation. But the two of you are forgetting one critical point. Certainly the Frontline wanted that chart. You assume she threatened the doctor into opening that safe, but then wouldn't she have taken the chart? You see, that chart wouldn't have been left in that safe. He's right. You're not a very good fiance. Oh, I'm flattered. Someone told us the truth. Truth about yourself, including your actions and whereabouts of that day. Don't forget, we've proven that you were at the Maractus clinic on that day, the day of the crime. Yeah, so she tried to say, I didn't fire the gun, but we know she was there. We could definitely 100% say that she was there. But how do we prove she pulled the trigger? I wanted that chap if I was to get it, so I went back to the clinic later. And in case I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof that I stole a pistol, do you? And that brat was spotted in the park at the moment of the crime. Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Maractus was shot in the temple or not. And back later. That chart was dangerous, you understand. I need to get rid of it, that's why I went that day. But you couldn't get the chart then, could you? And later that night, Dr. Maractus was shot. I heard about the shooting, waited a day, but then I had to go back. No easy feat with the cops all over the place. That was you? Oh yeah, we heard a thump, yeah. The break-in that went out the window. So you were the burglar. That was you too? I only had one more minute and I could have opened that safe and got the chart. The trespassing and brazen and all that. Oh, is this a trial for trespassing now? Besides, you can't blame a girl for wanting to protect herself. They are gangsters, you know. Even to that day, yes, I went to the clinic. I didn't speak to the doctor. I wanted that chart, but failed to get it, so I went back to the clinic later. And in case I didn't shoot him, you don't even have proof that I stole a pistol, do you? And that brat was spotted at the park at the moment of the crime. Finally, I don't think it matters if Dr. Maractus was shot in the temple or not. Alright, let's press her. Yeah, we proved he was on the other side already. Agreeing his panties next to this guy, but he was standing in the north, next to the trash can, where he tossed those panties. He shouted from this location to meet him in the right temple. Panty Sky was mistaken. If the witness Panty Sky was standing to the north, then where was the shooter standing? Oh, I gotta work this out. This is where we save. Just in case I fuck up. Which sometimes happens. Where was the killer standing when they shot the victim? At the killer mark, at the witness mark, someplace else. So if it's the right temple, could be at the witness mark. Then he would have got shot in the right temple. Definitely not the killer mark, because that would be front on. Or I say someplace else. You do love this game? Oh yeah, this game's awesome. Fantastic. Yeah, because she couldn't have shot him if that guy was there, right? She couldn't be standing next to that guy and shot him in the right temple. Even though that's the direction. So it's got to be somewhere else. Oh, I've got to pick where it was. Oh no. This is where I'm going to fuck up. So the reason we set the stakes. Penalties are such frightening things, don't you think? Alright, I'm going to save again. Because... it's closer now. Was that a bit more terrifying? Objection, speculation. Illegal in courtroom technology. He's badgering the witness. Like so. Double penalty, that's fucked up. Head forehead wishes to take us in a new direction. He must be ready for the challenges ahead. Challenge accepted. It's just this time. Here's a witness. If he believed that, then we know where he stood. And the victim turned when he shouted. That's right. There's only one place to kill it will be. Well, if you look that way... Oh! Oh, I remember. I think I remember. Air guitar lawyer. What the fuck? That's awesome. Yeah. He's a prosecutor, by the way. Lawyers are defense attorney. So, prosecutor Gavin, who's German, is my second favorite prosecutor in all of the Ace Attorney games, because even though he's like, he made us get a double penalty in that, and he puts the pressure on you, he's not a dick like the other ones. All the other ones are real. Like the girl, she whips you. She whips everybody. She like has a whipping court, and you know, she's real cocky. And all the other ones are real cocky and up themselves. And I'm always right. And they lie and do anything to get like guilty. But he actually lets you pursue like your questioning. He never like. It doesn't try and stop you in your tracks. He'll try and stop you, but it doesn't try and stop you in your tracks. And I think that makes him more layered than some of the others. Alright, I reckon she was in the cart and she shot him bang in the right temple, right? If he's looking that way, the right side, she's got to be hiding in this stupid fucking thing. And that's what I'm going to say. Take that! Yeah, because we know the panty snatcher, even though he's a piece of shit, he's telling the truth, 100%, because he dumped the panties in the trash can. And we know that Rocky is also telling the truth, because he's just crazy. He just wants to be, he wants to be an OG. So we know that he was there too. So they're both telling the truth. So witness and killer can't be lying. And victim can't be lying, because he died. So the only way victim could have got shot in the right temple is when he looks at the witness and turns, and it would have had to come from literally the right side of the V. And the only thing on the right side is this cart that he was pulling. So yeah. Oh no! Oh yes! Yeah, see? Yeah, he's facing Wesley at the time. So the bullet would have had to come from that way. Yeah. You think you notice if you pull someone along? That's something we should worry about before that. Why was he pulling the noodle stand in the first place? Let's deal with that problem one at a time, shall we? Someone's hiding in the stand. We have not come this far to talk about possibilities. Let's talk about proof, baby. Show us evidence that shows someone was in that stand. Can I prove that? You want to know someone was in that stand? Well, I've got it. I've got it right here. Let's see what you got. Just to prove someone was hiding in the noodle stand. Alright. I think it's the bowls. So custom made Eldoon's noodle bowl decorated with the Eldoon's mascot. I think it's that because we found them taken out of the stand. I don't think there's anything else that it could be, no. Oh, it could be the stand itself. Victim. Noodle stand, victim died pulling it. No, see, this. I think it's this. Because we found them all on the ground, remember? You have the evidence. You can't handle the evidence! Take that! Uh-oh. I think I'm wrong. The brains of damage or hair foreheads is. I wonder which it is. Oh, I get penalised. That was not it. Oh, I know, there's a way to do it. That. I don't know how you answer this one. I've forgotten this answer. I guess I could just present noodle stand. I might just try noodle stand. That's wrong also. Ooh. Someone was hiding in the noodle stand. wonder if you could present the map. No, that's not it. I've forgotten this answer. Maybe I wasn't supposed to say I've got the evidence. I can't back out of it though. Could try slippers. Should change the slippers. Oh, it is the slippers. Holy shit. These slippers were found in a trash can near the... Oh, that's right. They had the paint all over it. That's right. It's the paint. The paint on the sole. Favorite was found in the left slipper. That's right. This is the proof that you're inside the noodle stand. Busted. Can this be called a footprint in good faith? Observe the diagram. Park path runs right next to the slipper mark. A slipper wouldn't leave. Oh, that's right. There was a slipper mark left on the map. That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. Noodles has to be cut with tools of the noodle making trade. There's no room for a person to ride in there. Could someone have been hidden in that stand? This is a recipe. Oh, now it's the noodle bowl. Someone did scheme to clear space in that stand, yeah. Gotta be the noodle bowl. Yep. That's gotta do it. Yeah, all the bowls removed in the lobby, that's right. Where her shoes were. A falling slipper wouldn't leave an impression like that. Bad objection, Mr. Prosecutor. Yeah, I know. Bit of a reach there, isn't it? All my noodle bowls were there too. Yet the bowls were removed that night. There was space inside the noodle stand. Space created at the practice clinic, no less. Right around the time that you were there, Miss Elite's Tiala. Busted. I won't listen to any more of these wild fantasies. Not fantasies. They're worse lies than spoiled brats pick up lines. Show me an innocent and I'll show you a fairy tale. So Tron's a fairy tale. Time to get to the bottom of this case. Alright. I'll tear this statement apart, mate. I'll tear it apart. She's just lying. Just lies. Yeah, I used my bracelet on you, bitch. I might save it. Just in case. Just in case I screw up. Alright. I said I asked him for it, the victims. Man, good, I can't see her. Could have coerced him. True, it would have been impossible without a pistol. But what if she did have a pistol? I'll admit I wanted the chart, that much is true. My reason was simple. I had no intention of ever letting the chart fall into Kitakai family hands. So they would have put it down for your wedding plans, I'd say. Other than that, if the Kitakais had gotten that chart, I'd probably be with Dr. Maractus now, pulling that great noodle stand in the sky. No witness was it and fix it all. Who would want to die pulling a noodle stand? When I die, it will be by disappearing mysteriously in the middle of a magic act. Could we be a little less forward, please? So you see, I needed that chart. But Dr. Maractus didn't understand. He didn't understand? He wouldn't listen to a word I was saying. The moment he saw me, he started to tremble. Haha, I thought what he said was an excuse for a man. What I thought was an excuse for a man. Please said Smiley Boy, it's creepy. He was practically delusional. Some reason thought the Kitakais had sent me. They sent you? Thought the Kitakais had sent me to get the chart. Makes some sense, you are their son's fiancé. Don't make me laugh, the Kitakais sent me. They don't play that way. If they'd known about the chart, they would have gone in there with guns blazing. But I couldn't convince the trembling doctor otherwise. So I went home. All I did was talk to him. What were those noodle balls doing there? How should I know? If I had any balls when I went, I know that much. Why don't you let me be? Why don't you let me be and go look for your killer someplace else, alright? Yeah, that's probably where you gotta use the bracelet. We gotta perceive the truth. It should be perceive the body language, I reckon. Personally. It's like real life. Yeah, we're gonna try it here. And we know it's a finger. Where is it? Oh, is this one different? This one might be different. Oh, I can't see a ring. Oh, there. There it is. She's messing with the scarf. They did change it. I didn't think they had different habits. Normally they only have one. But, confirm that. Yeah. All I did was talk and lie. Well, show me proof. A little slip in confidence and they give it all away. All I did was talk to you, be playing. Yet you can't hide your own nervous twitch when you say those words. Habits and lies, 2 dots. Connect the dots and find the truth. Distractions in the manifest when someone is trying to hide something. You can't hide behind your scarf, Miss Tiala. Something happened between you and the victim at the Maractus Clinic office. And I've got the proof that shows exactly what happened. Well, it's got to be either the bullet or this lamp. With a broken bowl and a red stain on the cord. I'll try that. Because I think we did the bullet already. Yeah, that's the lamp. Touching your scarf again. Something unusual about this lamp. The bulb is broken and there's a red splotch on the cord. Seeing how you hide your neck, I think I can come up with a plausible explanation for the lamp state. The answer is very simple. Please remove your scarf. Yeah, remove your scarf. Let's see the cut that you got when you got into a fight with Dr. Maractus in his office. You can't order me to remove my clothing. I'm afraid you've forgotten what's already been proven. You're hardly unrelated. Please remove your scarf. I knew it. So I was right, was I, Mr. Alita Tiala? There it is. Strangulation mark. He must have... Oh yeah, he used the lamp cord. The power cord to try and strangle her. That's why there's a red splotch on it. Exactly, yeah. The victim in the clinic that night was this witness. You tried to threaten Dr. Maractus and he attacked you. That's what happened after that night at the Maractus clinic. Got you, bitch. Got you. Liar. I despise the liars. Oh, nasty. Oh, it's lipstick. Why would it be lipstick? I don't get that. Why would it be lipstick? It was around her neck. Unless it went over the front of her face and around her neck. I guess that's possible. Let's try for a reach, bless him. And one thing is clear, we know that really happened at Maractus Clinic. And it would seem that our victim was not entirely without blame himself. I'm sorry. I just get so nervous thinking of it, it's hard to breathe. I've told you everything. Can I go home now? You bear some responsibility for the events that say true. If you're also a victim, this court would owe you some sympathy. Well, Mr. Justice, I believe this clears up the remaining questions of Tiala. When did this happen? Suddenly everyone's sympathising with her. I don't know what to think anymore, Apollo. I mean, is that it? Do we know everything we need to know about Miss Tiala? Let's finish the question of this objection. Not so fast, this party's just getting started. Now we rock. Listen to the music while I get another Pepsi. I'll be right back. Alright. You never thought to go all the way. Poor Maractus choked Mr. Alita Tiala and she fell unconscious. But what happened next? Come back? I'm back. Star Melon. Alright, he's right, there's more we don't know. But she was choked hard enough to leave that mark. She would have been out for a while. Even still, what if it was her in the noodle stand? I looked at the other half-dead Dr. Morak just pulling the stand, and a bullet fired from inside the noodle stand. What if it's all true? Might have already figured out what truly happened that night. As you can see, we're not through with you just yet. You really want to blame for this murder, don't you? You too, Prosecutor Gavin. Prosecutor Gavin. Me for alone? I only wish to know the truth. That's why I like him. See, all the other... Oh, forgot the menu up. All the other prosecutors wouldn't do that. I think Edgeworth does at some stage. He's my favourite prosecutor. And then I like him. All the other ones that on the Phoenix Wright games I've played, there's some I haven't played, they wouldn't do that. They all try and prosecute you all the way. You know, I'm right, you're wrong. You know what I mean? I like the ones that care about finding the truth, even though they're opposing counsel. The day of the murder, Walkie saw this checkup report, from which he learned about the bullet still inside him. So he took a pistol from the family stash, with the intent to give Dr. Maractus some of his own medicine. And Miss Tiala heard about this from Walkie, so she went through to the Maractus clinic ahead of him, in order to get rid of the chart with her signature. But then, something happened. Sounds like you figured it all out. But remember, I was the victim. I was out cold. But what about Dr. Maractus? That does seem to be the problem. He had just strangled Alita Tiala, perhaps, he thought, to death. What did he do after this crime? I was just knocked out, not dead. From the state of the clinic and the scene in the park, I think it's clear what the good doctor did next. Well, her forehead, care to guess? Well, Mr. Justice, what did Dr. Maractus do? He did think he killed Alita Tiala. Show what he did next. Can I save? I can't save shit. I've only got 2 objections left if I get these wrong. Do I have the evidence to show what he did next? Well, it's opened up the evidence panel, so I must have it. I can't say no. What did he do next? He pulled the stand. Victim died pulling it. There's nothing else, right? It's got to be the stand. Phew. Just said me that much. So randomly stole a doodle stand. It wasn't so random. Remember all the balls inside the clinic's foyer? Balls that belonged inside the stand? I think it's pretty obvious, don't you? The stand was at the clinic, however. The question is, why did he remove the balls? Maybe because the stand was heavy, or he wanted to put something in the stand in their place. Wait, you don't mean? I do. Dr. Maractus did replace those balls with something. Your corpse, Miss Tiala. Dr. Maractus panicked. He thought he'd killed you. His next move would be to dispose of the body. That's crazy, Tom. You're all crazy. And let's think about it logically. The doctor had a place to dispose of you in mind. But on his way there, who should he run into but the defendant, Walkie? I question your logic. What's this, Prosecutor Gavin? The park is a dead end. Why would he head in that direction to begin with? That's right. You had no reason to go there. Oh, now I get it. It was a trick. That spoiled brat made him do it. He made the doctor steal a stand. Tell me, why would someone go to a dead end? Unless the park was his destination. Tell us where Dr. Mercer was heading with that stand. Alright, I'm going to save again. Where was he dragging the stand to? I'm going to say the river. He was going to dump the body in the river, right? It's got to be the river. Because, like, where else? It's got to be that. Yeah. He's going to throw me in that river? She doesn't even know what he was going to do to her. He didn't have many other options, Fräulein. I believe it clears up all the remaining questions. It does. Was this stick up? Patty snatching fate walks up. See the two men, he shouts. In that instant, the other thing is, Wookie's holding a gun in this reenactment, and she's also holding a gun. It's the same gun. How do you explain that? You know when I could have stolen Wookie's pistol. It had to be you. Who knows? Why must I be the one to point out her forehead's errors? Oh, the Fräulein speaks of Herr Doctor's car. His car. That's right. The Merck's clinic has that big garage in which sat a green sports car, was it? Why would he steal the stand in the first place? Or if he wanted to carry a body, all he had to do was use his car. And so we find a victim without possible cause to steal a stand. And an offence without a case. It was broken. What an excellent counter argument, everyone. Too bad you're quite wrong. Don't tell me you've forgotten what happened to your daddy. I would go back to Barrier. It ran fine. That's right. So why didn't he use his beloved sports car? I could prove it. The mirror. A glaring contradiction, to be sure. More glaring than your forehead. One second, the car didn't run to carry the money. Let's say, well, the car did run. We know someone else didn't steal a stand. It was definitely him. So it's got to be one of these two. He carried the body in the car. Oh, he carried the body in the car. He did, but he hit Phoenix right, and the car was damaged. So he went back and then put the body in the stand. I bet it's that. Got to be. Pretend that being a lawyer is insulting the opposition. Exactly. It's like YouTube. The car wasn't broken. I'm going to adapt early in the face of principles. This doesn't explain why I was pulling the stand. What's going on? But I need to ask you again. Okay. Oh, what's the second one? Gotta be the second one. Yep. The car did run though. I mean, the mirror was damaged, but the car ran. The night operator car couldn't use it. Well, he couldn't use it, yeah. See, it should have said that. He couldn't use the car. Not, it didn't run. Anyway. The car wouldn't run that. See, it says wouldn't run. That's stupid. Oh, no, I'm wrong. It's the panties in the exhaust pipe. Stupid me. I just realised after I pressed it. Because they would, yeah. That would stop the car from running. The panties in the exhaust pipe would. Oh, man, my last objection. Panties again. All sorts of things come out of my panties. Even the truth. Thefting his panties led to this string of similar thefts, actually. But that night, the Snatcher was caught in the act. Brave young girl chased the thief until he hid in the Miraculous Clinic garage. The Snatcher hid the panties before running. Perhaps in this court members where he hid them. When they found in the car's exhaust pipe. Exactly. By the way, I learned something yesterday. A very important piece of information. And I learned it from you, Prosecutor Gavin. Oh, that's right, because his bike broke down. It's something similar happened. He said something was stuck in the exhaust pipe. That's right. That's how you're supposed to prove it. I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost. The motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe. Forgot about that. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust and they won't run. Yeah, it was a clue. Bastard. Yep. She did it. Just give us everything. You press the CRS now. Oh, that's why I gave the clue. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days, the clue about the clogged exhaust pipe. Because that was yesterday, which would be 2 days ago. Free to become the gangster I always wanted to be. Hey, attorney man, you gonna pay for what you did to my Alita Holmes? You give my Alita back. Stupid pointy head attorney with the death wish. Enough, Rocky. Ooh. It's the head of the family, Mr. Kitakai. He'll set him straight. Have big wins. That's his name, Big Wins, Kitakai. It's high time you open your eyes, Rocky. What do you know, old man? I think it's about time you opened yours. Giving up the life trying to become some kind of businessman. Don't talk about what you don't understand, Rocky. I'm afraid the guard is going to throw them both out. If not in jail, wouldn't that be a happy ending? Maybe we can help them out. We know why Mr. Kitakai needs to make so much money. Maybe we should tell Rocky. Show him the reason why Apollo. Why is Mr. Kitakai trying to become a businessman? Well, it's got to be... is it the chart or the health report? I'm going to go with a chart. I searched the globe and I found one. A doctor who can take that bullet out of you. But it's an expensive procedure. But you got plenty of money already, don't you? I won't use it. It was the gangster life that did this to you, Rocky. I want to help you, and I want to do it clean. He opened his eyes. Please understand. I'm like Dipple without the puppy dog eyes. I'm glad to have met you. I'm not so good with words. But I know a professional job when I see one. Thank you. Sunday, I'll make you one of our latest, the Kitakai Lime Pie. He's opening up our pie shop. Man, I've had Japanese pastries, and let me tell you, they're really fucking good. They're like amazing. I thought it was sunglasses he was wearing, that big eyes or eyebrows covering his eyes. Yeah, the art's fantastic in this game. It's great. Oh, the next case is one of my favourites. If it's the one I think it is. Salty noodles. The Amazing Mr. Hat. Anything but him. Turnabout Serenade. Oh, it's not the one that I like, damn. The one that I like's the one after this one. Turnabout Serenade. Oh, actually, this... Oh, I might be confused, actually. This might be the one. This might be the one. Is it Turnabout Serenade? Let's see. Let's rock! It's Prosecutor Gavin! The Gavin is guilty as charged. Guilty as charged. I said that Gavin has a concert. Did you say something? My ears are still ringing. The Gavin is putting the sick back in music. But I thought Mr. Gavin was really nice that he gets those tickets at 20% off. They're hard to get a hold of, you know. When you invite people to a concert, it's usually free. Let's head to the He's Dressing Room for, you know, like we're a couple of VIPs. And the invoice you sent along with them. Lamore's singing, right? The siren or the ballad. And Fly said she flew all the way over for the show. That's right, I happened to catch her show while overseas. Her voice is divine. I knew I had to invite her to perform with us. You praise me too highly. Who's this guy? He's huge. I'm going to introduce Mr. Romian Lithouse. Lithouse? I don't know. Am I saying your name right? Lamiror. Lamiror. I think that's how you say it. Not good with foreign names. It's been a great honour for us to be here. Lamiror. What? What? There's an icon of a stick figure doing a freeze. A Sub-Zero freeze. Look, the third icon is like a stick figure doing a freeze. Or is it supposed to be like Ryu doing like a Hadouken? It's clearly either Ryu or Sub-Zero doing a freeze or a Hadouken. Dragon Ball Kamehameha. The Kamehameha wave. Her quiet, deep song glides through the air. But elegant piano accompaniment. Now this is music. She's a real artist. We have long looked forward to this joint performance. Your voice, it is art. Yet without his piano to guide me, it is but a voice. Seen this get somewhere before. Plays piano at all of Lamoury's concert. Good pianist, a dying breed, I hear. Just Machi Tobei. He is blind. It's a symbol and subtitles. It's supposed to mean it's a foreign language. Exactly, Oda, yeah. He's translating for them. I don't know, he looks like a security guard. Exotic. And I'm mysterious. She travels the globe, putting the sights she sees into songs. Even though her appearance and voice are exotic, her songs remind us of something close and warm. She's gracious enough to put music to my lyrics tonight. The Guitar Serenade. I hope you enjoy it. And now it is time for the next part. We're giving you the Governor's hard rock a little rest. Stage is yours. The band members will not play during Lamoury's bollard. Only Machi's tender tones and Lamoury's dulcet voice. Dulcet? Take care of your hearts and soul it away, yeah. Guitar Serenade just sounds like it should be an in-game world version of While My Guitar Gently Weeps. So I've never seen this on this big screen. I used to watch this on the DS. This little video. Burn my love away. What a distraction. I don't think Prosecutor Gavin was expecting it either, oddly. He looked as surprised as I was. And he braces his bad knee. I played Europe no great possible. Speaking of fire, I have a good mind to fire whoever's responsible. But were you the one who tried to torture me? Mr. Cool's not in such a good mood now. I'd be pissed off if my guitar caught fire during the film. Exactly, Oda. Yeah, nah. It's part of the case. Like, I know why. It's a clue. It's the first clue, really. The guitar was the Ferrari of guitars. All the speed, all the sound, and all of the price. If I burn one of those at every show, I'd go broke. She said, "But you know I'm too way down." Let the old first price rest backstage, yeah. You're older than I am. He's a big rock star. You want a piece of snackers in your face? I just noticed this on the ground. Blue Badger. She snackered me. Gunshots. Sorry. Time with great reluctance. She said a foul mood today. Gee, I wonder why. Investigator, right? Our way. Alright. Start with this. It's gotta be that. Steel Samurai Soda. Now in real steel flavour. It's a reference to the original Ace Attorney games. That's right, it's highway robbery. That's true. In Japan, you can find it. Always find a cheaper vending machine if you look around. Anything else here of use? I guess we'll do that. Let's go back to the governor's room. Oh, actually, it was the more one I wanted to go through. Alright, we'll search this one anyway. I feel old. Red Badger. Borginian. Borginian? Ah, clue. Cruiser base, a cruiser trap set, a cruiser keyboard, even a cruiser whistle. Blowing the whistle on criminals. fucking with the police. Go to the other. The other. Yeah. There's a lot of clues in here. I can see a lot already. First one's this one. I fired a 45. It is very powerful. .45 caliber revolver. Oh, prisons. Funny. I already looked at the gun. Just gonna grab a snack, be right back. Just got some biggies here with cream in them. Wafers. I love this guy. This is my favorite character in the game. Friend of yours. She went Kitty. Two leading members together. Claudia vocals and Darren on the guitar. Detective. On the hair, yeah. The hair's great. Love how Apollo doesn't give a shit about any of this showbiz crap. He's just like, yeah, whatever. 13 years hard time for love. Life with no chance of parole, and my boyfriend is the prosecution's witness. We'll get to the bottom of this and we'll see who Mr. Q. Mr. Q's a clue. Guilty love. That's the song, by the way, that you're hearing. The Gavin theme is Guilty Love. You want to help on the case to help with mine? Let's begin. First, we'll bring up the part of the performance in question. Simply choose the section of the song you want to hear, the uppermost bar. And I'm sure with a mixing board, baby. Finally, Miss Q. With left up and stick up. Yeah. Why? Okay, that's the bat we want. I don't think it's going to be Clave because he's the first one, and he reckons this. He didn't miss the cue, so it's got to be either 2, 3, 4, or 5. There it was. There. It was you. Is that the cat's out of the bag? Well, that's all you have to say. Hey, blackmailing me for a line. Fess up if you're a man. You're as clueless as I am. Almost to get on troubles. Oof. Well, the guitar lock was broken. It went up in flames and then Lataus died. Lataus had the keyring. It's got to be the keyring. Mm. So it wasn't the keyring. Alright. Oh, when you stole the keys away to my heart. Fleeting melee wraps around me. Now I'm flying through the air, I fly. I guess it's the lyrics to the song, yeah. Yep. Enough of the riddle. Right, check here, that's right. When you stole away the keys, my heart held on too tight. It's heart holding the keys. Alexis guitar burst into flames. Burning on in my heart, fire, fire, burn my love away. Like a bullet of love, fire, take my life away. There he goes again. Oh, she said there he goes again. Who was that guy? Oh. Was it the other dressing room? English? Yes. Brooch is missing. The one we found on the ground, see? Ah. Oh, I accidentally selected it again. I hate when I do this. Because you gotta skip it. Skip. Yeah. Manager and bodyguard. Who's interpreter? Only speak English. There's more places than just here. Better concert in Japan scheduled after this one. I feel that may have to be cancelled now. She's pleading the fifth. She's Fauci. She's pulling a Fauci. Oh yeah? Well... Where we copy pasted spam the fifth. It was gosh, 111 times he said it, bro. Buddy. When it sounds like a cadaver. Plenty of time to wonder what the wise later. We can't question him. He can't speak English. And I'm going to finish the stream here. And we'll continue more Apolojustice next time. I think that's a good place to stop. The first part of the investigation's done. We finished the second case. So, yeah, I get tired. I'm getting tired, so it's better to just stop. Yeah. But, yeah. Oh, I love this theme. Yeah, thanks, Oda. Thanks for hanging out. You're basically the only person who stayed. I got 4 people watching, bro, and you're one of them. And I'm the other one. Like, we're 2 of them. And then there's 2 randos. I don't know who the 2 randos are. You just can't win. I play what I want to play. I don't really care about the numbers. But it's more fun when you got people in the chat. I will say that, though. So on Question Chat, you're interacting. It's hard to interact when there's not a lot of people around. Oh, yeah, you got days off. Yeah, that's right. You're on leave or something at the moment, aren't you? When do you go back to work? Oh, not leave. Oh, just a day off. Oh, okay. Nice. I guess you got lucky that I streamed at this time then. I'd keep going, but I'm too tired. I start falling asleep, bro. I got a terrible chair here. I need to get a new computer chair. I have a really good computer chair, right? But the mechanism underneath it, like, I don't know, it buckled or something from the weight of my fat ass on it all the time. It's more that you're moving the chair around, right? So the gas lift is fine, the wheels are fine, the chair's fine. Everything's fine, except the mechanism, the thing that has like the levers and shit. And it's been there like for years. I've had it put aside for years. Like, I'll get it fixed, like even all through COVID and shit. Like, yeah, because I like the chair. It's got metal handles and everything. I like the chair. So I was really stubborn. I didn't want to just chuck it. Anyway, I finally, like, pulled the chair out and took it, like, unscrewed the whole mechanism. Like, because I was like, yeah, I'll keep an eye out for mechanisms. Finally did all that shit. And that mechanism's really hard to find. The one that you need for that fucking chair. Of course. Like, office chairs, I don't know if you know, they have a lot of mechanisms. And there's a lot that are just real standard. But the one on that chair is not. It's the, what is it? It was either 19.5 centimeter or 9.5 centimeter. In a perfect square, 4 bolts. So, 9.5, 9.5, 9.5, 9.5. Keep seeing people put car seats on bases and saying it's the best chair ever, so gonna try it. Really? A car seat? That's not a bad idea, actually. I mean, is that why that YouTuber brand has DX Racer? Because it's like a racing chair. I guess it's just, you just get one of them, right? I don't know, it's just, I might be able to put another mechanism on it, but like, I don't think it'll line up with the holes. I need to find one that'll line up with the holes. If not, I gotta chuck it and just buy a new chair and suck it up, I guess. So the thing is, before that chair, I got that at like an office furniture place that was like around here. And so it wasn't like I got it from like a big store, right? And That's why it was good. It had the metal handles. The ones you get from the big stores, they all have plastic handles. And every time I would get a chair, the plastic handle would crack in half. Every time. Like, I had like 2 or 3 chairs before that metal one. And they all did the same thing. The handle cracked in half. And I'm like, they all fucking do this. It was driving me mad. I'm like, all these handles break. Like, what the fuck's the point? And then I found that metal one with metal handles. I'm like, haha, it can't break now. It's got friggin' metal handles. And so everything was great. Chair's great, but like I said, the mechanism underneath buckled, and that's why I was being stubborn and didn't want to throw it out. Because I know it won't do the cracked handles problem. I first saw it with sim races using racing seats. A bunch of older guys been using seats from Chevy pickups, Hondas, all sorts of cars, known to be comfy to drive for long periods. But isn't it expensive to get a car seat and put like a base on it? Like that seems like expensive. It also seems like dangerous. Like if you did it wrong, like it could topple over or something. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? So see if you should buy a brand new. They find it from a scrapped one. Oh yeah. I mean, I guess if you did it right. My car seat's got a pretty good. My car's got a pretty good seat. Pretty comfy seat. It's got sheepskin covers, and yeah, the seat's pretty comfy. It's pretty good. I guess you're onto something. This chair is like god awful. Look at this. Look at this thing. Look. It's fucking. Look at this shit. It's falling apart. And I've had like. This is the second or third chair that's done this. And the reason I put this shit chair here is because this is supposed to be temporary till I get the one with the metal handles fixed. That was the whole thing. You know? This can't be good for my back. I got a bad back. I got a terrible chair. Ugh. Really sucks. I really want to fix that chair, but like I said, I can't find the mech for it. Maybe I could build an adapter or something. I wonder. Sell it on Etsy? Move to weird Gen Z people. It'd probably sell too, that's the funny part. I'm so stubborn about things though. I'm stubborn because like those chair mechs are so common, but it's the arrangement of the screw holes. Just find one that can replace it, you know. Maybe I can bring it like a chair repair place and say, this is the chair I have. Gen Z will buy any old crap. Really? Did you see what, I saw a YouTube video about this. Did you see what they found in Wisconsin? Some Nintendo collector gets a call from some guy. He's like, oh, can you come down here and look at some games I got? I want to see what they're worth. And he goes down to this guy's place. This guy's had this box like forever in this storage, I don't know, whatever. It turns out this is like a box of 100 Mario and Duck Hunt cartridges, with the manual, and they're sealed in a bag, individually wrapped. It turns out this box, so they weren't boxed Nintendo games, they were the game and the manual sealed in a bag. Turns out Nintendo ordered this box destroyed, and they sent it to some scrapyard, and they didn't scrap it, and it ended up in this place. And what they were, these games, they were the games that they put inside the pack when you bought the NES. So you know how it came with Mario Duck Hunt? That was the game they put in. It came in the bag with the manual. There was no box because it was in the box already. There was no game box because it was part of the package. Yeah, and this guy's found, a box of 100 of them. And they put photos on Facebook like, does anyone know about this? And they had to immediately take them down. Because the Nintendo fans were like, whoa, where is this? Where is this? I'll give you whatever for it. They like try to get all this shit, right? And they got them graded. They got one of them graded as PSA 10, like a 10 out of 10. Like, some of them are 9.8, 9.6, you know. Well, that's the thing. He's not sure what it's worth, and I get it, because no one's ever sold this thing before, because it was supposed to be destroyed. No one's ever sold what I call an OEM game cartridge that's sealed in the plastic. Like, so no one knows what the fucking value is. And he literally said it, the market's going to have to dictate the value in this case, because there's nothing to compare it to, right? And here's the thing, I have something in my games collection that is in the same league. So it's funny because I just spoke to him the other day, actually. The guy that used to work, I used to know a guy that worked at Nintendo Australia. He was our sales rep, and he doesn't work for Nintendo anymore, and he works somewhere else. And I see him there, and I always talk to him for a bit, you know. And back when we had the shop, we'd ask him for stuff to do competitions and giveaways and shit, right? And one day he gave us a Nintendo 64 box for GoldenEye 64 and for F-Zero, right? The thing is, there's no game in it. He just gave us the box. But the box has never been folded into a three-dimensional box. So Nintendo got all the boxes for the games and they're flat. And then they'd fold it into a box and put the game in it. And I guess wrap it up. Right? So I've got 2 of these game boxes. I don't know what they're fucking worth, but like I know people love GoldenEye 64. And I've got the original game box. And it's flat. It's never been assembled into a full box. But I don't know what the value of this thing is because there's nothing to compare it to. The market would have to dictate it. That came from Nintendo, and he told us Nintendo kept all these boxes in like manila folders in like a filing cabinet, and that's why they were flat. Maybe it was from their archive or something. I don't know. I wonder if you're still there. I'm not seeing anything in the chat. Oh, imagine if I did something like that, though. Yeah, I mean, you mean like what I've got or like what he got? I mean, like what he got's definitely worth something. But I don't even know what the thing I've got's worth. But people are psycho for GoldenEye 64. And it's like more than oh, okay, no worries, dude. Yeah, you know how people always collect like sealed games? This is like beyond sealed games. This is the box that's never been like pushed into 3D. It's flat. You could not get this from the shop. You could not get this from a store, in other words. Nintendo gave this to me. So I don't know if it's worth anything. I don't know. I think it's kind of worth something. Yeah, exactly. Through a bidding war. That's exactly it. Because there's nothing to compare it to, right? So it has to be sold, and if the market pays $1 million for it, then it's worth about $1 million, right? That's the only way you're going to find out. But a PSA 10, he's sitting on a PSA 10. I don't know what my thing's worth, and I don't know if I'd be willing to sell it, because like it's kind of special. Getting that from Nintendo Australia. Yeah, we were kind of close with Nintendo, because I was working at a store that was pro Nintendo. We were pushing Nintendo GameCube, and at the time Sony was dominating and Xbox was trying to keep up with Sony, and GameCube was just last place. No one cared about GameCube, even though the DS was killing it, right, in the handheld market. But me and the boss, we loved Nintendo and we loved Sega, and so we were just playing Nintendo all the time in the store when there were no customers. We had all setups and everything. He had the history of Nintendo on the wall. He had all the Nintendo shirts that you couldn't get anywhere else in Australia. He imported them all and sold them. And yeah, so we had a real strong partnership. They liked us, right? Because no one was pushing the GameCube, and we were, and I would always do it too. Like I was really proactive because I'd already done this work before, and so when he employed me, like this Nintendo guy would come down, and I just ask him for stuff all the time. Like my boss wouldn't do that as much, and I'm like, you got like a Nintendo banner that we can like hang from the roof? Like I just ask for shit like that, right? Because I know that marketing, they have all this shit. Like I've seen it all with Mortal Kombat and everything. I've seen all the banners at E3. I'm like, surely they must have like a warehouse full of this crap that just sits there gathering dust, right? And he's like, yeah, I think I could get you a Nintendo banner, yeah. And he did. And we had this massive Nintendo. In fact, I might even have a photo of it. Let me see if I got a photo of it. Let me see if I got it. I think I got it. That was early days. No, hang on. Oh, there it is. Let me see if this is safe to show. Yeah. Yeah, I can show this. Okay. There we go. This is a shop I used to work in. That was the counter I used to work behind. Oh yes, you can see the Nintendo banner there hanging from the roof. That was because I asked him for a Nintendo banner, you know. And all of those posters you see on the wall behind the counter, the E2 games, Wi-Fi, play here free, and the one to the right of it, the one with the GameCube and all the characters, and the Christmas at E2 games, I made all those posters in Photoshop for the store. And then we'd go across the road, and and the Mario Strikers poster on the wall. We go across the wall to like there was a printing place, which is funny because it's still there. The printing place is still there, and we'd print the posters off and put them up. Everything else is posters from suppliers, like the gun one, the PSP one. Actually, those posters at the front, the Dr. Mario ones, and those I got those off eBay for him as a Christmas present because he loved Dr. Mario. And all the DS stuff on the counter, the Mario Kart stand, we were given all that stuff by Nintendo. And yeah, that was a great time. That was a great job. Really great store. And that's how I got to America the first time, was from this shop. So, because he wanted to go to E3, and we got invited by Nintendo. We got like official invites, which I still have. And we got invited to the after party where the Black Eyed Peas were playing and everything. It was crazy. We literally have no game stores here now. No dedicated ones anyway. Yeah, I heard you lost Game. You know, Game tried to open in Australia for a while. And I actually knew a guy. Where did I meet that guy? Oh, no, I knew a guy that worked at Game and he knew me. And, yeah, so there was a Game near me for a while and I used to go and talk to him. But EB had already established themselves, like, everywhere. And here's the problem with Australia. This is the problem that Australia has. It's with everything. If a place is established and a new competitor opens up, the competitor never succeeds because Aussies just always go back to the place they know. For example, we got a hardware store here called Bunnings, and everyone goes to Bunnings because it's just there's nothing really else. There's like Mitre 10 was the one from when I was a kid, like the small like Australian sort of like, you know, independent hardware store, real Australian owned and great, but it's small. And Bunnings is a massive warehouse that they've opened everywhere to try and kill the Mitre 10s and that. Mitre 10's hanging on by a thread. But then another company tried to compete with the Bunnings, and I think they might have been UK based, and they were called Masters, and they opened all these Masters everywhere. Masters warehouse. I liked them. I went there because everything was neater there. It's in better nick than Bunnings. But Aussies didn't go there. They just kept going back to Bunnings because they've always gone to Bunnings. Same with the game store. They always go to EB. Right, because EB will match the prices and do everything. It's a bit different now. The JB sell games as well here. There's JB and EB. That's basically really it. Yeah. There's a couple of other options, but not good ones. And yeah, so when Game opened, no one went to Game. It was just always dead. But I liked Game better because they always kept the game sealed. And EB do this thing where they open the games, and I always fucking hated it. I always hated it. And I remember even saying to him once, I became friends with all the staff at EB, but I did say to him once, I'm like, why don't you have it sealed? Like, you could have taken something out of that. And they go, no, we don't do that. We just take it out and we put it aside and it goes in a drawer. And then I remember, like, years later, one of the staff told me that he was racking the Nintendo points from the boxes so he could get Club Nintendo shit. And I was like, I fucking knew it. I was like, I fucking knew it. That's why it should stay sealed, because you can't even trust the stuff. Because someone's always going to be crooked, man. You know, the only way you have full control that the game has not been fucked with is if it's sealed. That's the only way you know. Like a resale store. Games brand new. So you have no other game stores, don't you? You don't have an EB Games? Actually, I think your primary was Game, wasn't it? I don't think EB was in the UK, was it? The resale store used to do that, yeah. Yeah. These were brand new games. He was racking. He would just take the points card out, and the customer would buy the game and not even think twice about it. Oh, this one didn't come with points. I don't agree with it, but like when he told me that, I was like, this is why I hate EB. And I actually don't hate EB. I think they do some things great, but like people hate EB Games. Especially the American one, GameStop. Game was basically the only one. The electronic boutique store when I was a kid. But they shut down. Oh, really? They shut down there? Yeah, so it was Electronics Boutique here as well. And then they changed to EB Games. They changed the name. In fact, I've got bags still that say Electronics Boutique on them. that I found. Well, that sucks. Well, there's no independent game stores, dude. Here's here's a business chance, a business opportunity for you. Open a game store, bro. Import everything. Don't do it where there's any immigration crisis, if you know what I'm saying. Stop trading cards. Retail box of Stargate movie trading cards open. You know what my the biggest mistake I ever made was when I was a teenager. I used to buy the Simpsons cards, Series 2, the Simpsons Series 2 cards by Bongo Group. These were the best trading cards I've ever seen. I've still got them. Easily the greatest trading cards I've ever seen. My cousin showed them to me. And the reason they were so good, there were so many different cards in there. There was the core set of just Simpsons characters, and the printing on these cards was so high quality. You could feel it. You could feel the quality in the cardboard. You could see it in the printing. Like the characters were like shiny, and like the card felt real high quality. You could just tell by touching it, right? Even when you opened the packet, it had this like this printing smell. And then there were like special cards in the pack. There were so many rare cards you could have gotten out of this thing. So every pack came with a scratch and sniff card, right? And sometimes you'd scratch something and it would be horrible, and sometimes it would be nice. For example, one of the cards was like Maggie wearing a diaper, and it would say, "Scratch Maggie to see if she needs to be changed." You know what I mean? And it's like, you'd scratch it, like, what the fuck? And it actually smelled nice. She smelled like talcum powder. You know? And then they had another card called a decoder card, which was like a TV. And then you needed the glasses, which I think you got in the packs as well. Then you could decode the TV, and then you could, like, put them all together. Then you got a lenticular card, and you could put them all together to make a picture. So there was the lenticular one, there was a scratch and sniff, a decoder card, standard cards, and then there were the rare cards, right? The first rare card was called a disappearing ink card. There were 5 to collect, right? My cousin had Principal Skinner, and he had a wig or toupee. And yeah, you'd rub it and make the ink hot, and it would disappear when it would heat up. And you could see that he was bald. And then I was collecting him, and I got one. And I got the Itchy and Scratchy one, where Itchy's giving Scratchy a present, and you scratch the present, and you can see the bomb inside it. I bought so many of those cards. I only ever got one of those disappearing ink cards. They were 1 in 31 packets. I think it was 31 packets in a box, or 30 packets in a box. Something like that. And then there were other cards that were harder to get than those. I never even saw them. There was an Artie Art card. An Artie Art card was apparently 1 in 256 packets, and it was like a watercolor drawing, painting of a Simpsons character or something. And then there was something called oh yeah, there was a Homer card. I think it was a Homer Simpson card, and it was literally drawn by Matt Groening. And I think it was 1 in 10,000 packets or something. And it was like a hand-drawn Homer Simpson signed by Matt Groening. I'm like, I never even saw any of this shit. You know what I mean? And I've got them all. I'll show one day. I will show you them one day. I get them now, but it's too hard to get to them now. But I've got a massive tub of like cards that I used to collect, like Pogs and trading cards and everything. And the Simpsons ones were really good. They were the highest of the high quality, but just really tough to collect. Like crazy. I remember the scratch and sniff Simpsons cards. Oh, call memory unlocked. Could make a video showing off the collection. It would be cool. Yeah, Pogs. Yeah, I've got all my Pogs. I got when I came to Melbourne because I was bored. I used to like. I had more glow. They were called glow caps. Did you ever have glow caps? Glow caps were good. They were like weird pictures and they glowed in the dark. They'd all glow green, and then the 10th one would glow red, and the rare ones would glow green and red. Yeah, glow caps were big. You probably know them. Anyway, I'd collect glow caps, but I would buy. They were like the same as Pogs, right? But I'd buy all the Pog containers to put them in, and I've got some actual Pogs as well. So I've got the Pog containers, the cylinders, like. They say Pog on them. They're like stamp Pog. Like they're all official Pog. You know, I've got all that stuff. No, so I don't think I have the mat. I think I only had the containers. I don't think I ever bought them. There was like a play mat, I think, for the Pogs. I don't think they sold it here. And there was Mortal Kombat caps. In fact, I've got the poster here. Hang on, I'll grab it. I should be able to get to that. Alright, I'll show you the poster. Mortal Kombat. Glow in the dark caps. Okay. These were only in Australia, I believe. So I begged the place not far from here that was selling these for this poster. So it's got the fold mark still, right? See? Anyway, I laminated it because I wanted to protect the poster, and that was a smart idea because it has protected the poster. So yeah, I think I've got another one of these somewhere. I believe I have another poster somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, you're right. I should do a video one day. Show them off. Could make a good YouTube video. One of my favourite things I've got the Jurassic Park cards. I got all of them. It was a pretty easy set to complete. It was like all the normal cards, 5 prism cards, and 5 pop-up cards. And then I've got a sealed box that I've never opened. Like a whole brand new box of Jurassic Park cards. I got a whole brand new sealed box. There used to be a great card shop in Melbourne called Card Zone. And yeah, I went in there one day and yeah, I saw he had this Jurassic Park box. And it was like $30. It was like, that's cheap. That's our money. I was like, no way, $30. So I bought it. He never had the Mortal Kombat cards. My biggest regret, not getting the Mortal Kombat 2 classic cards. They're worth so much money now. Did you guys get the sporting sticker albums over there? We always had football stickers and books. I think so. Like, I wasn't big into the sports, so I never really bought sport cards. The only ones I bought were AFL cards, which is Australian Football League, and because my dad would take me to the games. And here's a funny story for you. My dad took me to the footy once, and they just brought out these new football cards. This is around 1994 or 3 or something, and they were called Select. Select was the brand. AFL cards. And I remember I asked, you ask your dad to buy a shit. He buys, so I asked him for cards. He bought me a packet of cards. And I remember going back and watching the game, and I opened the cards because I'm a kid, right? Open everything on the spot. And Well, I'm a teenager, or pre-teen or something. I don't know. When did I say 94, 93? I would have been, yeah, teenager. Anyway, I opened the. I looked on the back of the cards and I read the back, and it said something about, you know, that there were gold cards, and they were 1 in 10 packets for a gold card, and then there was, you know, the rarest card was the Gary Ablett Legend card, and that was 1 in 5,000 packets odd, right? 1 in 5,000 packets. You probably know where this is going. I opened the packet, and you know, I see all these cards, and then I got this one card. It's all black with a gold border, and I'm like, and it just says Gary Ablett on it, Legend. And then I look at the back again, Gary Ablett Legend card. Why did 5,000 packets? And then I'm looking at this card, and I'm like, no fucking way. I got it first packet. And unfortunately, I don't have that card anymore. I traded it in for a folder. It's not even worth much. I think it's only worth like $100 on eBay, right? But I kind of just wish I kept it because it was very special, right? But I traded it for more packets of cards. I traded it for a folder to put my cards in. The official AFL album, which I've still got. But, fuck, I couldn't believe that. It's the only time I've been really lucky in life with cards or something. Like, God, out of all the packets, fuck, first packet. That's nuts. But yeah, I should show them off one day. I've always liked collecting. Collecting's always been a big thing for me since I was a kid. I collected everything. I collected Legos, I collected trading cards, I collected Mortal Kombat, I collected video games, I collected consoles, I collected Coca-Cola. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've always been like a hoarder and a collector. You know? And, you know, I've had to stop really. You know, when I moved in here, I just stopped collecting Mortal Kombat. I literally don't have room. And I still like sneak things like the pops. Because they're small, you know. But, yeah, I had to literally stop buying Mortal Kombat because I didn't have any more space for the figurines. And they got bigger and bigger too. That's the thing. They used to be all small, and then they just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm like, I got no fucking room. Those two games, those two Mortal Kombat 11 games, they're big Sub-Zero masks and Scorpion masks. I got them. The box is literally this big, that big, this big, that big. It's like, fuck. It all stopped, and then when I moved out my parents' house, I got rid of all those things due to space. Yeah, I've kept everything that I bought, you know, but I just can't buy more, really. You know, if I want to buy more, I'd have to get rid of something else, like, you know. You know what sucks? I've got an Xbox 360 up there, a Gears of War 360. I opened it one time to literally unbox it in 2011 at a TMK Xbox channel, right? So I opened it and I unboxed it. I've never turned it on, but if I didn't open it, that console would be worth fucking heaps of money. I've never even played it. Like, it's still brand new. I've never turned it on. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, the Gears of War 360. It's right here, dude. You want to see it? Oh, I haven't moved it for a while. There it is. Never turned on, bro. See, but it's open. See, because I opened it. Yeah. Just the receipt. Xbox Live, the padding. Still smells new. Oh. What's in there? That's interesting. That shouldn't be in there. Okay. Yeah. One of my old school friends queued game for the Gears of War 360 and it sold out while he was still queuing. Oh no. So when this came out I had a job and I spent so much fucking money on Gears of War 3. I've got the Epic Edition up there. Look. That's the thing in the middle. The big box. Yeah. I bought the 360, the Epic Edition and the Retro Lancer, which is in storage. That thing's massive. Oh, and I bought the Gears Xbox Vault, which is up there behind the Bioshock box that I can't get down. So it's like a shell that you put around your 360 and it puts the big like Crimson Omen on the side. It lights up and everything. It's fucking awesome. I went nuts. I've always loved Gears of War. Well, Gears of War 1, 2, 3. The new one looks good though. I'm looking forward to playing the new one. Yeah, great game. Yeah. Such a sexy Xbox. It has a 320 gig hard drive and I've never used it. Biggest hard drive ever. And it has Gears of War sounds when you turn it on. It doesn't have normal Xbox sounds when you turn on this console. But I've never switched it on. I've never powered it on. But it makes, it says it on the box, it makes Gears of War noises. It's all custom Gears of War. You only played the first? Oh yeah. They remastered it recently. Yeah, they made a Halo one. I think they did a Halo one, a Gears one, a Black Ops one. There was a few of these. There was, I think, like 5 different consoles. There might have been oh, not Fable. What was it? There was a couple. I think there was about 5 360s that had the, you know, dedicated artwork. And this was the Slim. This was the new Slim. I still reckon the 360 had the best. It is the best customizable console ever. Ever. Out of every console. Out of Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, everyone. The 360 with the face plates made it customizable. I like that. See, so I've got, I can't show you really, but oh, maybe I can. Can you see up here the 360, the Jasper? See that faceplate? Microsoft gave me that faceplate. I actually won a competition, a retailer's competition, and the prize was a Halo hoodie, and I won. And I was like, and I emailed them and I said, thank you so much, you know, for winning and for the prize and everything. I asked them, I said, look, is it possible that you keep the Halo hoodie and I just want a Gears of War faceplate for my 360? I go, that's what I really want. You know? And they just said, yeah, no worries. And they sent me the hoodie and the faceplate. And I was like so wrapped. You could only get that from Microsoft, that faceplate. You could not buy it. So I don't know how rare it is. But I know it's a Microsoft exclusive Gears of War faceplate. I've never taken it off. I've also got, there's a rare Ninja Turtles faceplate, and it's funny because this rare Ninja Turtles faceplate was made in Melbourne, made in Australia, and I made friends with a guy at E3, and it turns out I bumped into this guy, and he asked me how my E3 was going. This was in 2008, right? And I said, alright. I was sitting there by myself and I was real tired. And he comes up and he's like, how's it going? Where are you from? I'm from Australia. And how's your E3? I'm like, yeah, it was alright. I go, Microsoft were kind of shit though. And he goes, oh, what do you mean? And I went to the Microsoft booth and they had a couch there and Gears of War 2 had just been announced. And Cliff Bleszinski was there and they wouldn't let me talk to him. And he was just standing there by himself. Right? And I said to Microsoft, can I just like go do an interview? And they're like, no, he's busy. And I just stayed there by himself. And it was just so weird. And I was like, can I get this book signed then? And I had the Gears of War art book, the first one. And I had a proper Sharpie to sign it. And then they went, yeah, alright, we'll do it for you. And then they went off. And then they came back and they went, your pen doesn't work. And they like flung it at me like really rude. Like your pen doesn't work. Like, and they came back with a fucking ballpoint pen like this. Right? That's not what I gave him. I gave him a Sharpie. And I picked it up and I threw it back at him and said, it's not my pen. Where's my Sharpie? You were supposed to get it signed with a Sharpie. And we'll find it. Yeah, they fucking freaked out when I stood up for myself. And so I got my Gears art book signed in pen. And I showed this guy. I told him the story. Yeah, I know, it was just weird, right? And he goes, I know Cliff Bleszinski. He goes, I'll get it signed for you. And I go, how the fuck do you know him? And it turns out this guy was really a really big deal. He made custom faceplates for 360. If you Google his name's Space Ghost 2K, I think it was, or 2000. He made dedicated faceplates. He made like custom ones, and they'd reach out to this guy when they were making a new game. Like the Epic Games would reach out and say, "Can you make us like 5 Gears of War faceplates for you?" And they'd pay him, and they'd use them in the team. They'd put them on their development consoles to like dress them up. They weren't official ones. They'd reach out to this guy to do it because, you know, nothing was official yet. And so he had really good connection with them. And anyway, when Gears 2 came out, he went, I got you, bro. And yeah, he got me that first one signed in proper like ink by Cliffy. And he got me the Gears of War 2 art book from the launch party, which was at Universal City Walk in LA, which is funny because I've been to that store, that GameSpot, and that's where they had the launch for Gears 2, the launch party. And yeah, Cliffy was there. He got that signed for me too, and that's pretty rare, you know. And that guy's been so awesome to me. He got me the Mortal Kombat 11 coin, the Shang Tsung coin. He got me a Mortal Kombat 9 headband, something that fucking Warner Bros. Wouldn't even give me. He got me buttons, I think, from PAX. He got me a button. He got me a Sega Nomad for like 40 US, which I was able to modify. He was just a really cool guy. I haven't heard from him for a long time though. He might have got sick or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, those were the days, man. He was just so cool. From like 2008 to when I met him to about 2016, he was like actively in contact with me and helped me out a lot. You know. When I was talking about how that was the customizable one, the faceplate one, it made me think of him. There's a lot of good people out there, man. You make friends with the right people. You know, he came up to me. I was just sitting there by myself. I was just tired. And I'm sitting there in the LA Convention Center, just sitting down all by myself at the top of the escalators. And I'm like, I'm tired. And it was 2008 E3. It was like the baby E3. It's just, I don't know. Traveling and everything makes you tired. It rocks you a bit when you have that massive jet lag. It's not the jet lag that fucks you. You go to America and you have the jet lag, but then you can't sleep right and your biological clock's all fucked up. That's what fucks you. Because then you don't sleep at the right times. And then so you're tired and weird. I remember being, in 2010, another E3 story for you. I feel bad about this one. I really feel bad. I was all jet lagged and everything. And I was in my building, and that was in 2010. It was the year that the Lakers won. And that night, they went on this riot. And they were setting off fire alarms in buildings and all this shit. And I had no clue because I'd done E3 that day. And I think that was day one, E3. And I was in my hotel room and I had my pizza and I passed out. I was just so tired. I ate the pizza and like fell asleep. And I slept through a literal evacuation of my building. It got evacuated because they pulled a fire alarm. And I just slept through it. I probably knocked on the door and I just slept through it because I was so tired, right? And then I woke up to the alarm later. The alarm was going off all night. It kept waking me up later on. I didn't know what the fuck was going on with it. I thought it was just faulty. I didn't even know about this riot until like later. And then so the next day I was really like tired, sleepy because I hadn't slept properly and I was jet lagged. Anyway, with me, like if I'm on my feet and I feel tired, I'm usually okay until I sit down. As soon as I sit down like in a chair, I'm like I'll like get sleepy, right? Anyway, so I'm at E3 and I go over to the EA booth and there's a guy from Australia and he recognised me and he goes, "Oh, look, you're here," you know. And comes over and he goes, I'll bring you in to see Dead Space 2, and he let me skip the whole line for Dead Space 2. And I love Dead Space. And I love Dead Space 2. I've never beaten it, by the way. I've got the save game. I'm on the last boss, but I never beat it. Anyway, I go into the booth, and you know they turn all the lights off, and it's dark. And I sit in the seat, and I'm watching Dead Space 2, but I'm also mega tired. I'm like nodding off and sleepy and like tired, and, like waking up, and I don't think they were very happy about that. It's like, I told them, I explained what happened to them, but I still don't think they were happy about it. The guy like falling asleep in the front row in the Dead Space fucking thing, you know. But you know, them's the breaks. If man, I'm dreading when I go visit my girlfriend. It's gonna be a long ass flight. She's from the States. She'll fly here like 20s including changeovers. If man's gonna sleep, then man's gonna sleep. Exactly. Oh, so I didn't know your girlfriend was from the States, bro. Like, I didn't know that. I assume she was in the UK with you. I'm gonna put this Xbox back. Hang on. It's just sitting on my lap here. She's been here visiting since May. Ah, and she goes back in 3 weeks. Ah, spewing, bro. What part of the US is she from? Tourist visa. Oh yeah. Oh, she's California. Is she a Wokey? Hell no. She used to be a bit left until she met me. You set her straight. Nice, dude. Nice. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So you're going to go visit her, are you? When she goes back, you're going to take turns in visiting? I assume that's what you're going to do. Her ex was a Hassan bum boy? Oh no! Of course, when she got with me, I said her straight path. Oh, big ass monster. Oh no! An Hassan bum boy. Oh god. That guy's such a piece of shit. Oh, seriously. Man. No, Asmongold's going out with that Casey Tron. Oh, not Casey Tron. Oh, what's her name? Not Casey Tron. That's the other Sun Orbiter. Oh, what's her name? Oh, fuck, what's her name? I get them all mixed up. All the stupid streamer names. What's her name? Casey. Yeah. That's why I said Casey Tron. Casey Tron was wrong, but it was Casey. I got them mixed up. Yeah. He's pulled some good ladies. He has. He was going out with Pinky Sparkles for a while. Just goes to show you don't have to, they always judge him by his image, right? And then he lives in the same room, and I'm a lot like him a bit. I drink a lot of soft drink, and there's a lot of shit around this computer too, like him. Do you know what I mean? And so I kind of get it. But if you're a good person, you can go out with almost anybody. I hate on Twitter for dating Asmon. But she claps right back and puts them down. Yeah, she does. I watch everyone talk about her, but I don't follow her Twitter. But I watch like Tectone and all them talk about her. He's had a thing with Casey in the past. Yeah, they reckon they've been going out for 2 years or something. I think they were just keeping it on the down low. I can't believe how much attention that video he did's gotten. Fuck me. People are so fucking stupid. I don't understand how we live in a society where everyone just thinks we should be lenient on controlling borders. Like, it's fucked. Just gonna let some psycho into your country, or into your house, or into your car, or into your whatever. Just stupid. And the thing is, it won't be an issue, because once you take that harsh action, like 1 or 2 times, they'll stop anyway. So it won't happen again. Because these people, they pivot and adjust. Right. I assume she was the ex he mentioned in the house tour video. Who left the TV there? Oh, okay. How did you make that connection, though? So that shows zero tolerance from the start, and it's an immediate detriment. Yeah, okay. Not a PC screen. All good points. All good points, dude. Hey dude, are you on my Discord? I don't even use this Discord thing much anymore. Oh my god, there's all these messages. Oh, from you. Whoops. Sorry. I never look at it anymore. Yeah, I have a Mortal Kombat one that I don't use. But if you want, we can talk more. I'll wrap this stream up and we can talk on the Discord if you want. Up to you. Alright. Cool. I'll end this stream and I'll send you a message. Thanks everyone for watching.